Gyanakosha, an encyclopedia of Vedic knowledge by Pact. Vedas. Rig Veda.
ओम गणानां त्वा गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपवस्त्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणान् ब्रह्मणस्पतकान् शृण्वन्नोतिभिः
Hymns on various deities.
सहस्रशीर्षा पुरुषः सहस्राक्षः सहस्रपात् स भूमिं विश्वतो वृष्ट्वा अत्यतिष्ठद्दशाङ्गुलं पुरुष एवेदं सर्वं यद्भूतं यच्च भव्यं उतामृतत्वस्येषानो यदन्नेनातिरोहति एतावानस्य महिमातो ज्यायां च पुरुषः पादोऽस्य विश्वाभूतानि विपादस्यामृतं दिवि.
Savitr. Mandala 5, Sukta 81, Rishi Shavasya Atreya in Meter Jagati hailed Savitr. The priests of him, the lofty priests, well skilled in hymns, harness their spirit, harness their holy thoughts. He only knowing works assigns their priestly task. Lofty is the praise of Savitr, the god. The sapient one arrays himself in every form. For quadruped and biped he hath brought forth good. Excellent Savitr hath looked on heaven's high vault, and shineth after the outgoing of the dawn. Even he, the god, whose going forth and majestic of the other deities have followed with their might. He who hath measured the terrestrial regions out by his great power, he is the cursor Savitr. To the three spheres of light thou goest, Savitr, and with the rays of Siddharya thou combinest thee. Around on both sides thou encompass the night. Yea, thou, O God, art Mitra through thy righteous laws. Over all generations thou art Lord alone. Pusan art thou, O God, in all thy goings forth. Thou hast dominion over all this world. Shavasva hath brought praise to thee, O Savitr. Mandala 5, Sukta 82, Rishi Savasya Atreya, meter understood, hailed Savitr. We crave of Savitr, the god, this treasure much to be enjoyed, the best all-yielding, conquering gift of Bhaga we would gladly win. Savitr's own supremacy, most glorious and beloved of all, no one diminisheth in aught. For Savitr, who is Bhaga, shall send riches to his worshipper. That wondrous portion we implore. Send us this day, God Savitr, prosperity with progeny. Drive thou the evil dream away. Savitr, God, send far away all sorrows and calamities, and send us only what is good. Sinless in sight of Aditi, through the god Savitr's influence, may we obtain all lovely things. We with our hymns this day elect the general God, Lord of the good. Savitr, whose decrees are true, he who forever vigilant precedes these twine, the day and night. Is Savitr the thoughtful God? He who gives glory unto all these living creatures with the song, and brings them forth is Savitr. Mandala 6, Sukta 71, Rishi Bharadwaja in meter Jagati, Hail Savitr, full of effectual wisdom, Savitr, the God hath stretched out golden arms that he may bring forth life. Young and most skillful, while he holds the region, up the warriors, sprinkles fatness over both his hands. May we enjoy the noblest vivifying force of Savitr, the God, that he may give us wealth, for thou art mighty to produce and lull to rest the world of life that moves on 2 feet and on 4. Protect our habitation, Savitr, this day with guardians' aids around auspicious, firm and true. God of the golden tongue, keep us for New Year's bliss. Let not the evil wisher have us in his power. This Savitr, the God, the golden-handed friend of the home, hath risen to meet the twilight. With cheeks of brass, with pleasant tongue, the holy, he sends the worshipper rich gifts in plenty. Like a director, Savitr hath extended his golden arm, exceeding fair to look on. He hath gone up the heights of earth and heaven, and made each monster fall and cease from troubling. Fair wealth, O Savitr, today, tomorrow, fair wealth produce for us each day that passes. May we through this our song be happy gainers, God of a fair and auspicious habitation. Mandala 7, Sukta 38, Rishi Vasistha. In meter Tristub, Hail Savitr. On high hath Savitr, this God, extended the golden lustre which he spreads around him. Now must Bhaga be invoked by mortals, Lord of the great riches, who distributes treasures. Rise up, O Savitr, whose hands are golden, and hear this man while sacrifice is offered. Spreading afar thy broad and wide affluence, and bringing mortal men the food that feeds them, let Savitr, the God he hymned with praises, to whom the Vasus even all sing glory. Sweet be our Lord's to him whose due is worship. May he with all protection guard our princes. Even he whom Aditi, the goddess, praises, rejoicing in God Savitr's incitement. Even he who praised the high imperial rulers, Varuna, Mitra, Aryaman, sing in concert. They who come emulous to our oblation, dispensing bounty from the earth and heaven, may they and Abhibundhya hear our calling. Goddess Varutri with the Ekadhanus. This may the Lord of life entreated grant us the wealth which Savitr, the God, possesses. The mighty call on Bhaga for protection, and Bhaga calls the weak to give him riches. Blesses the Vajins when we call, while slowly they move, strong singers to the God's assembly. Crushing the wolf, the serpent, and the demons, may they completely banish all affliction. Deep skilled in law eternal, deathless singers, O Vajins, help us in each fray for booty. Drink of this mead, he satisfied, be joyful, then go on paths which gods are wont to travel. Mandala 7, Sukta 45, Rishi Vasistha Maitruvarni in meter Tristub. Hail Savitr. May the God Savitr, rich in goodly treasures, filling the region, borne by steeds, come hither. in his hand holding much that makes men happy, lulling to slumber and arousing creatures. Golden, sublime, and easy in their motion, his arms extend unto the bounds of heaven. Now shall that mightiness of his he lauded, even Surya yields to him in active vigor. May this God Savitr, the strong and mighty, the Lord of precious wealth, vouchsafe us treasures. May he, advancing his far-spreading luster, bestow on us the food that feedeth mortals. These songs praise Savitr, whose tongue is pleasant. Praise him whose arms are full, whose hands are lovely, high vital strength and manifold. May he grant us, preserve us evermore, a gods with blessings. Mandala 10, Sukta 139, Rishi Visvasu Devan Gandharva in meter Tristup, hail Savitr. Savitr, golden head, hath lifted eastward, bright with the sunbeam, his eternal luster, he in whose energy wise Pusan marches, surveying all existence like a herdsman, beholding men he sits amid the heavy heaven filling the two worlds' halves and air's wide region. He looks upon the rich far-spreading pastures between the eastern and the western limit. He, root of wealth, the gatherer up of treasures, looks with his might on every form and figure. Savitr, like a god whose law is constant, stands in the battle for the spoil like Indra. Waters from sacrifice came to the Gandharva. Visvasu, O Soma, when they saw him, Indra, approaching quickly, marked their going, and looked around upon the sun's enclosures. This song Visvasu shall sing us, meter of air's mid-realm, celestial Gandharva, that we may know aright both truth and falsehood. May he inspire our thoughts and help our praises. In the flood's track he found the booty seeker. The rocky cow pen's doors he threw wide open. These the Gandharva told him rode with Amrita. Indra knew well the puissance of the dragons. Mandala 10, Sukta 149. Rishi Archana Haranya Stupa in meter Tristup hailed Savitr. Savitr fixed the earth with bands to bind it and made heaven steadfast where no prop supported. Savitr milked as it were a restless cursor, air sea bound fast to what no foot had trodden. Well known, Savitr, O child of waters, where ocean, firmly fixed, overflowed its limit. Thence sprang the world, from that uprose the region. Thence heaven spread out, and the wide earth expanded. Then with a full crowd of immortal beings, this other realm came later, high and holy. First verily, Savitr's strong opined eagle was born, and he obeys his law forever. As warriors to their steeds, kind to their village, as fond milk-giving cows approach their youngling. As man to wife, let Savitr come downward to us, heaven's bearer, Lord of every blessing. Like the Angirasa Hiranyavasupa, I call thee, Savitr, to this achievement. So worshipping and lauding thee for favor, I watch for thee as for the stocks of Soma.